Deion Sanders isn't just a football legend. Before anything else, he's a father. So when his daughter, Deiondra Sanders, went through a highly publicized and messy split with R&B singer Jacquees, Deion did exactly what any real dad would do. He stepped in. But he didn't just offer some generic keep your head up advice. No, he dropped real wisdom. Words that weren't just about relationships, but about life itself. The way he handled it? Classic Coach Prime, straight to the point, honest, and packed with lessons that anyone could learn from. So, what exactly did he say? And how did Deiondra respond? Let's break it down. Deiondra Sanders isn't just Deion Sanders' daughter. She's a bold, outspoken woman who's made a name for herself in entertainment, business, and social media. Growing up with a father like Deion Sanders, one of the most legendary athletes of all time, meant she was always in the public eye. But she never just relied on his name. Instead, she carved out her own path. She's been involved in reality TV, starring in shows like Deion's Family Playbook, giving fans a closer look into her world. But beyond television, she's an entrepreneur. She's made moves in the beauty industry, launched businesses, and built a strong social media presence. And let's be real, she's never been one to bite her tongue. Whether it's business, relationships, or calling out fake behavior, Deiondra always speaks her mind. But being that open also comes with a price. When something happens in her personal life, the world is watching. And that's exactly what went down with her and Jacquees. When they first got together, fans were instantly intrigued. He was a rising R&B star, known for his smooth vocals and confidence. She was a fiery personality who wasn't afraid to say exactly what she thought. Their chemistry was undeniable, and for a while, things looked good. But this wasn't one of those picture-perfect love stories. Their relationship had plenty of highs and lows, and people were always speculating about where they stood. Were they still together? On a break? Was there drama? Fans kept guessing. Then, things took a turn. Deiondra decided she was done, and unlike some breakups that play out quietly behind the scenes, she made sure the world knew her side of the story. This is where things took a messy turn. Deiondra didn't just end things with Jacquees and quietly move on. She had something to say, and not just about him, but about rapper DJ Loaf too. So what went down? Well, Deiondra accused Jacquees and DJ Loaf of faking their relationship for publicity. She wasn't buying it. She put them on blast, claiming their so-called romance was nothing more than a stunt to boost music sales, and she didn't hold back. Fans immediately took sides. Some backed Deiondra, saying Jacquees and DJ Loaf's relationship did seem questionable. Others defended him, arguing that Deiondra was just bitter about the breakup. Blogs ran with the story, social media went into a frenzy, and just like that, what started as a breakup turned into full-blown online drama. But Deiondra wasn't about to back down. She stood by her words, and whether people agreed with her or not, one thing was certain. She wasn't afraid to speak her truth. While the internet was busy debating and fueling the drama, Deion Sanders did what he does best. He stepped in as a father. Deion is known for his confidence, charisma, and legendary football career, but at his core, he's always been a father first. So when his daughter found herself caught up in public chaos, he didn't just sit on the sidelines. Instead, he sat Deiondra down for a real heart-to-heart. And the best part? It was all captured on video. His message was simple but powerful. Walk away from negativity and protect your peace. Deion Sanders has never been one to waste energy on things that don't serve you, and he made sure Deiondra understood that. But this wasn't just about her breakup. It was a bigger life lesson, one that went beyond social media drama and personal conflicts. And when Coach Prime speaks, people listen. Deiondra was emotional. She had reached her breaking point. And in the middle of her frustration, she said, "I'm done letting people. I'm done." Calm as ever, Deion looked at her and asked a simple yet profound question. Why do you allow yourself to be that? That right there is next-level wisdom. He wasn't just offering the usual move on advice. He was pushing her to dig deeper. to reflect on why she was even letting people have that kind of control over her emotions in the first place. And then, he dropped a gem that anyone could learn from. The greatest gift I possess is the ability to walk away. Let's be real. Walking away from negativity isn't easy. When someone comes at you, the natural reaction is to respond, defend yourself, or set the record straight. But what Deion was teaching his daughter was that true power lies in knowing when to disengage. You don't have to prove anything to anyone. You don't have to match someone's energy just because they came at you first. And most importantly, you don't have to let negativity disrupt your peace. Deion has lived this. He's been in the public eye for decades, faced critics, haters, and relentless media scrutiny. But he's mastered the art of choosing his battles. And now, he's passing that wisdom on to Deiondra. As soon as the video surfaced online, fans couldn't get enough of Deion's insight. Comments poured in, praising the way he handled the situation. Some called him Father of the Year, while others wished they had someone like him in their corner. One comment stood out. No matter how old you are, having your dad adjust your crown is a blessing. People respected the fact that Deion didn't just tell Deiondra to ignore the drama. He gave her a deeper understanding of why she didn't need to engage with it in the first place. And that's exactly why this moment went viral. Because whether you're Deiondra Sanders or just someone navigating negativity in your own life, that advice applies to everyone. Deion Sanders isn't just a football legend. He's a father who takes that role seriously. And if there's one thing he's always been consistent about, it's making sure his kids are built for success, no matter what life throws their way. This moment with Deiondra? It wasn't a one-time thing. Deion has been guiding his children through life's challenges for years. His sons, Shadur and Shiloh Sanders, are making names for themselves in football, following in their father's legendary footsteps. But their success isn't just about raw talent. Deion has been there every step of the way, not just as a coach, but as a mentor and father. He's instilled in them the ability to handle pressure, criticism, and the weight of expectations. He's drilled into them that success isn't solely about skill. It's about discipline, mentality, and the way you respond to adversity. And it's not just his sons who get this level of guidance. Deiondra, even though she's carved out her own lane in entertainment and business, receives the same kind of wisdom and support. She may not be on the football field, but the lessons of strength, wisdom, and self-respect apply just as much to her. Deion's approach to parenting is all about preparation. He doesn't just step in when things go wrong. He makes sure his kids are mentally and emotionally equipped to handle whatever life throws at them. That's exactly why, when the drama with Jacquees and DJ Loaf escalated, Deion didn't just comfort Deiondra. He pushed her to think differently, to grow from the experience, and to truly understand the bigger picture. So after all that wisdom from her dad, the big question is, did Deiondra actually take his advice? Well, if you check her social media, it definitely looks like she cooled off after their conversation. The fiery tweets and public callouts seem to slow down, and she hasn't been as caught up in online drama since. That could be a sign that she's really absorbing her father's message and realizing that reacting to negativity only fuels it. Of course, whether this change is permanent remains to be seen. Walking away isn't easy, especially in the social media era, where everything feels like it demands a response. But one thing is for sure, Deion's words gave her something to seriously consider. Whether she fully embraces that mindset long-term, only time will tell. At the core, this moment between Deion and Deiondra wasn't just about a breakup, it was about life. We all experience moments where we feel disrespected, betrayed, or misunderstood. The instinct is to defend ourselves, to fire back, to make sure our side is heard. But Deion Sanders showed a different path. His message wasn't about weakness, it was about true strength. Real power comes from knowing when to walk away, when to protect your energy, and when to stop giving attention to things that don't deserve it. And if there's one key takeaway from this, it's that sometimes the strongest move isn't fighting back, it's moving forward. What do you guys think? Did Deion Sanders drop the best advice, or would you have handled it differently? And more importantly, Do you think Deiondra will truly take his words to heart? Drop your thoughts in the comments. We want to hear from you. And if you enjoyed this video, make sure to hit that like button and subscribe so you don't miss out on more deep dives like this. Tap that notification bell too, because we've got plenty more content coming your way.